Hey guys, this is Mr. H. I am going to do another example of storing numbers into the variables and then calculating the remaining value and then going through and figuring out which one of these gives me a true statement. So if you didn't watch the first video, I'm going to put a link up here. If you click on it, you should go watch that first and then come back and try this one. All right, so let's get going. So I always like to do this. I just go 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to calculate Q using this formula. The Q equals M times C times TF minus TI. So here we go. So now I need the calculator. I'm going to store these numbers and then I'm going to calculate. So I'm going to put 2 into M, and then I'm going to put 3 into C, and then I'm going to put 4. Now watch this. I'm going to use two letters. I'm going to use T and F to stand for TF, the temperature, final temperature, and then I'm going to store 5 into TI, the initial temperature, right? Now, it doesn't really matter. I just use these two letters to try to keep the formula as close as possible. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here, I'm going to type in all of this, and I'm going to get a number, whatever that value is, I'm going to store it into Q, and then I'm just going to go through the answer choices until I find the one that gives me a true statement. So now let's go to the formula, and it's M. Now remember, you got to put multiplications between these letters, otherwise you're going to get some error messages. So this is going to be TF minus TI. And yeah, I just press enter and it gives me a -6. So that's the number that I'm going to store into the letter Q. Where is Q? Right here. And I press enter. Now that I've done that, I'm ready to go to the answer choices and just start typing them in until I find the one that gives me true. So I'm going to go here. And I'm going to use these. I'm going to start here, go here, here until I find the one that matches, or the one that gives me a true statement. So I'm going to put TF equals, and then I need a stack fraction Q over MC. So this will be Q over MC, M times C, and then minus TI, minus TI, press enter. I get a false, so I keep going. I'm going to copy this because the only difference between this one and the second answer choice, it's a plus TI, so I'm going to put a plus there, and then I press enter, and I get a true. So that's my answer choice. So if I go to my answer choices, this one I eliminate it, that's my answer. I can stop and keep it going. All right, so remember, all you're going to do is just store numbers in here. I like to go 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, never use 0, never use 1. So I started with 2, 3, 4, 5. Use nice integers. Then you're going to plug those numbers in, and then you're going to use this formula and actually calculate what Q is, right? And once you get Q, you can go through here, and basically every variable should have, or every letter should have a number in it, and we're looking for the one that gives us a true statement. All right, I'm going to stop and I'm going to post this, and I'm going to try one more.